Welcome back to another episode. In this one, Alfie and I will both have a race. I'm running a 600 and he's running an 800, and then we'll have a daily vlog and a workout with me. So stay tuned and we're going to jump into it. Well, here I am getting ready to run a 600. I've got someone on my outside who I just raced the week before. I went 49.99 and he went 50.01, so I know he's speedy. And then I've got someone on my inside who actually has a faster 800 PR than me. So I know that the competition's steep and I wanted to get out fast, which I'm definitely accomplishing here. I wanted to lead this race, but I also wanted to kind of simulate an 800 because I'm gearing up for 800s. I had one on the 31st and I've got one on the 13th. And I did look back right there. I was letting the competition and the idea of them and trying to win the race get into my head a little bit more than just competing. But I came through in 25 high, which I was a little bit upset with. It might have even been 25 low, actually. But, it is what it is. I didn't want to push too hard there after that because I wanted to run something similar to what an 800 would be. And I'm definitely not opening up in 50 or 51, not at this point in my career. So I kind of put a little bit on cruise control just to relax a little bit. I do know I want to still lead the race and I want to be competitive up front. And then I see that I have a competitor coming up on my right side, so I put in a boost. If he makes the surge there and passes me, I'm going to have to put on the brakes and it's going to slow me down. I want to continue to lead this race, so I knew I had to make a move there, whether I wanted to or not. And honestly, surging on that third lap in an 800 is probably one of the best things you can do. I came through in a 53, so that's pretty much ideal. I think it was actually a 52.9, but I want to come through a 53 at, my race. And there you go. That was huge. That was my one mistake of this race that I was not happy with. I did look back, and I kind of let them get in my head more than anything. But 121's a PR, and I think it's a 119 converted. So, yeah, there it is, official.
Congrats to James on his 121. I'm going to show you my race now. I went in pretty confident, felt pretty good. So now let's go see what that's like. Okay, so here's my Fleet Feet Invitational race. I just plan to get out to the front, really trying to take it out hard for Henri, who just did the mile on 4:19. He's probably the best runner in the state right now, so I just want to challenge him, get my gold. I'm taking it out in the first 200. I just went for positioning, honestly, because I know for the first invitational, for the beginning of indoor, I got out really slow and I got boxed in, and then I extended gears to escape to the front. Right now we're coming in at like 28 like 5, 28.6, I think it was. Just trying to maintain that same effort. I'm trying to come through in like 57 to 58. That would be golden. Anything to make like the pack behind me a lot more tired and fatigued. Coming around 300 now, feeling pretty good, feeling pretty strong. Lactic hasn't even hit me yet. Lactic doesn't really like start to hit me until like 700, honestly. Henri and me, we're around like pretty much the top two right now. As you can see, it's just us two in the race pretty much. So I'm just trying to make it harder for him, and it's starting to work, but my form is like slowly starting to fade around like 700 to like 650. So I'm really trying to maintain that same strength, trying to pump the arms. It's just Henri, so if I could just make it hurt for him, that'd be perfect. Now we're coming around 600. Coming around at like 128. So yeah, it's pretty much perfect, honestly. If I did a 30, that'd be a 158, so that'd be nice. I'm just trying to go for sub 2 here. Now, Henri's got a lot of miles and stuff, so he's going to pass me around here. He's going to lane 2. I was just happy to really try to be able to compete and like just try to beat him. And he's just slightly ahead of me right now, and that's all that is. And now my kick's starting to fade, but hey, I went sub 2, so I'm pretty happy with that. So it's a good day to me.
Well, just woke up. A little bit of a late start to the day, but I was doing homework last night, so it makes sense. Gonna get going. Well, on our way now, just left. Heading over to Bates College. Excited, gonna do a workout. I normally don't have the opportunity to record workouts, especially important ones, because my coach is there and I have to stay relatively focused. Well, of course, it's a workout, gotta stay really focused. But today I have the opportunity. He's a little bit busy, and this is an important workout. It's 10 days out from the Valentine race at BU. That's been my target race for the whole year. When I was in Flagstaff, I was focusing on this race alone, so this is the peak of the indoor season. So I'm getting ready for that. Had a light breakfast, nothing too heavy. Had some water, took a shower, started the car, and then just waited a little while, and now we're heading out. Want the car to warm up. It's not that early, not at all. I'm not good at getting an early start to the day, but I'll have a productive day. and you guys are going to come along and have the day with me. So I'll let you know what the workout is when we get there. And for now, I'm just going to probably call my mom or listen to some music. And we're off to Bates College. Well, we made it to Bates. I'm not sure we're going to have anyone to record for us today. It's looking less and less likely the more I look around, but that's okay. Today is a heater of a workout, so probably better that I focus anyways. We're doing 500, 400, 300, 200, 100. 3 to 4 minute rest minimum, but can go over the rest depending on how I'm feeling. It's a race prep starting my taper, so it's not huge focus on rest. It's supposed to be at 150 pace, which is 800 goal pace, but I really want to open up my 800 in 53 and just try and hang on. So we might dabble with a little bit of that pace. I'm going to start my warm-up and really think about it. But yeah, that's the workout for today. I'm excited. Definitely shouldn't be an easy one. Not sure what kind of film I'm going to get, but we're going to dive in anyways. All right, did my mile warm-up and then my half-mile in and outs. Going to do a couple strides, some dynamics, and then put the spikes on, do a couple more strides. Well, all warmed up, nothing left to do but to start. 10 days out from a big race. I'm a little nervous. These paces are hot, but there's nothing left to do but to jump in, so let's do it. Not the start I was looking for. We're about 5 minutes into the rest. Not totally bad though. I ran 69 flat, which 68.75 would be 150 flat pace. So we're right there. I kind of wanted to dabble within that 53 range. I just got out slow. It was that simple. But this next rep, 400, took about 5 minutes rest. I'm about to get ready to do it. I'm looking for 54 to 53. I'd be really happy with that. It's definitely bringing the pace down a little bit, but 400s are a lot easier to focus on than 500s for sure. So all right, let's get into the next rep. A minute 25 into the rest. Those are the two hardest reps, hands down. It's 300, 200, 100 now. I mean, those are not long reps, especially for an 800. That rep wasn't ideal, but it wasn't off. It was like 55 flat to mid, I think. It's hard to check the decimals. I'm not stopping it. Just kind of glancing at the watch. But yeah, I feel tight in the upper body. I need to relax, and I need to stay focused within the rep. So if I cannot catch my mind floating, I can stay focused and maintain pace, try and stay relaxed, then I'll be okay. 300, 200, 100 left. Nothing too serious. Got another 2 minutes or more of rest. I'm gonna walk a lap. All right, 2 minutes, 20 seconds into the rest. I can't lie. I'm running tight and this is kind of kicking my ass. But hey, this is an important workout. You know, gonna stay tough, gonna stay in it, and gonna close these last 2 reps on pace. On pace. No need to go any faster, don't need to be going any slower. Pace would have been 41.25 there. I was like 42. So we're there. Just a small push maybe. And a little bit of relaxation. I'm getting really tight in my right shoulder. But all right, a 200 and a 100. That's all that's left. Well, 2 minutes, 30 seconds into my rest. Damn, you know? Yeah. I actually don't know. I don't know. Well, that one was a 13.5, which honestly, it didn't feel that bad, but it was just a 100. Makes me wonder. Well, got 2 easy miles in and talked to my grandmother on the phone while I was running, kept the pace conversational. And now we're gonna hop in the car, give a brief rundown on the workout, and head back home. Well, all right, we're in the car. I've got my fluid recovery mix. All right, none of it's spilled, but that stuff's the best, not gonna lie. I have the chocolate, and then Alfie has, my little brother, the cinnamon chai, I think it is, something like that. That stuff's also really good. I have some of that today. Always have that after a track workout. Great recovery stuff. But yeah, workout today. I missed some of the paces. I was forcing a little bit on the upper body side of things, but I noticed one thing in particular, and it's also something I noticed in my race last week. I was in between the check-ins and whatnot. I was like, yeah, we've just got this left, rather than being, all right, we have this rep, the 400 or the 500. That's all I should be focused on. And when my coach is there, he times me, of course, which honestly helps. But he has a way of helping me stay focused on one rep at a time and accomplishing the task that I've set out to do rather than looking forward. And I think that when I got to that 100 and there was nothing left after, it was easy to hit pace because it was just that 100. And if I could get my mindset within every single moment, I think I could do well. I had a race last week, BU Boston Terrier Classic. For not racing well and not being in it mentally, I really liked the time, honestly. I ran 1:53.06, or no, it was actually 02. So I mean, just a lean and I would have been sub 153, but that's okay. Indoor PR. And I'm upset with how I came in with a strategy and I let that dominate my mindset rather than competing and being present in the race. So if I can learn from that, bring that into the 13th, and I wish I could have learned from it today, but today really should have hammered the lesson home. If I can learn from that and run on the 13th, run smart, be present, compete, go out fast like I want to, and then just be there to try and win the race or be present and compete, then I don't see why I'm not going to run a PR. So I'm excited for that. We're 10 days out, but let's drive home because we're not done today, and let's be present in this day. So yeah, time to head back home, and I'll check in soon. Gonna eat some chicken and rice, great recovery, carbs, protein, just what I need. Then I'm gonna have a salad, and I'm gonna do a little bit of homework while I eat. So yeah, well, I finished 2 of my 3 assignments. Now I'm gonna have a little bit of salad, work on that last assignment. Had some raspberry vinaigrette dressing on the salad, and yeah, 32-ounce water bottle. Wanted to finish that after the workout, gotta rehydrate. And then after we finish up this homework, we'll move on. It's about 4:40. So that definitely took some time, but we're almost done, and then on to the next thing. It's 5:25. Just finished up my homework, finished up eating. I'm gonna drop Alfie off at the gym because he's gonna run 5 miles, and then we'll be back at the house before we have to pick him up. Well, I'm in a little bit of a state of limbo. I'm gonna pick Alfie up after he runs his 5 miles, so I'm kind of waiting for that. I figure I'll just do a little bit of stock studying until then, and yeah, I'll pick him up and then continue on with what I got going on, my normal daily routine. Well, just picked up Alfie. He had a run at the gym. I was studying a little bit of stocks. Gonna get back to that soon. And yeah, how was the run?
It's good. It's easy. Taking it easy for tomorrow's workout, so 800 focus, so that'll be good.
Yep. Well, there you are. On to the next. A little bit of extra fuel in between tasks. I'm gonna eat with Alfie. All right, it's 6:55. Had that food with a croissant and an orange. It was pasta, potatoes, and beef chopped up, so that was good. Good fuel. Gonna drop Alfie off at a basketball game. He's gonna get a ride home, and then after that, I'm gonna continue to work a little bit on some stock stuff. I wanted to complete 5 back tests. I've done 1 out of the 5, so 4 more to go. And then after that, we're gonna stretch and roll out while we watch our show. And that'll pretty much be the end of the day, I think. Yeah, work tomorrow, so trying to get to bed early-ish. But yeah, 6:55. Let's go drop Alfie off. Well, just finished up my back testing. It's 7:45. Now I'm going to watch 2 episodes of my show. For the duration of the first episode, I'm going to stretch, which is normally what I do. And then the duration of the second episode, I'm going to roll out. I've been watching Solo Leveling recently. Good show. I'd recommend. I'm early in the show, but still. So yeah, let's get into some rolling and stretching. Just finished up rolling and stretching out. Now, going to have a little bit of a snack. Well, I had that other snack. It was raspberries with cottage cheese and a little bit of honey. Now I'm going to have apples sliced up with a little bit of peanut butter and some chocolate milk, watch an episode of my show. After that, I'm going to wind down. I'm pretty much done for the day. It's 9:45. I'm going to try and get to bed before 10:45. And yeah, I just got to pack up my lunch for work tomorrow, wake up, and then I go to work. It's a pretty normal day for me, I'd have to say. But yeah, I'm happy you guys could come along with me and see what it's like. And yeah, we're getting ready for a big race on the 13th. Hopefully I get some film for that. But if not, then I'll see you in the next one.